Continuing Mizzurna Falls, the country of woods and repose. So the tryout was some months back. What we did was we learned about the murder of our friend. We were very upset. And then we drove another of our friends home in what seemed to be like a scheduled thing where she was going to walk home, but we saw her walking. So we picked her up in our car and drove her to the gas station home. And that's where we left off. We tailed someone to see where he was going. He was going to a church and just trying to remember the things we did in that tryout. So we're going to continue on with the murder investigation. We're going to be taking notes. We're going to be trying to work out what everyone's doing, where they are, where they're going, and what we could do to try to learn some information. As we said during the tryout, this seems to be a very open-ended game, so we're just going to have to figure out what we're doing ourselves. Last time, I didn't figure out how to save the game, so I save stated. Usually I wouldn't do that, but I think in this case, I do need to make an exception, because I did read that the way you save in this game is you have to go back home and go to bed. If you go to bed, and when you go to bed, time passes. And when you go to bed at night, then you wake up the next morning. And if you go to bed during the daytime, you can choose for either 1 hour or 5 hours to pass. Now, Deadly Premonition also had a time acceleration system when you go to bed, but that wasn't how you saved. You could save by using the phone, and there were phones all over the town. But here, saving is going to bed. And since the game works on scheduled events, that does mean that if you save and you skip some time, that does mean you could miss those events, which happen in real time and are not repeatable. So I think I'm probably just going to have to make use of save states. It's kind of interesting how deliberately inconvenient the saving is, but I don't think it meshes very well with, I don't know, having, there's a point in time where I have to go to bed because I have to wake up tomorrow in real life, and this does not mesh very well with that. Let's see. Alright, let's get going. In our car. Where are we going? Where do we want to go? Well, everyone was going to the church because they were going to assemble a search party. I think that we probably missed the time period when people were assembling. But they were going to do that. We could just take a look around and see if we can encounter anyone. Alright, we can't go through that. Very sturdy barrier. Welcome to Mizzurna Falls. Downtown is that way. We're just driving around. We're just seeing if there's anyone around walking. We could have a conversation with. We have a mini-map rotating in the corner. Let's see. Trying to remember. Oh, there we go. That's how we can get out of the car. Hello. That person's not stopping. We have our cell phone. We have our map. We have our waste bag. We can look at the entire town. It's not a large town. Pretty tiny, honestly, which is probably for the best. That's where the high school is. I like how there's an animation to get in the car, but when it comes to getting out of the car, we instantly just pop out of it. Like that. So there are points where we will have to actually go to bed, I suppose, when the day ends. Let's see. Here's a diner. Anyone very sad about the murder at the diner? Haines Diner. Oh, someone just left as we were going in. Who just left? I demand to know. I don't see a person. Oh, that's probably them leaving now. Hello, sir. Oh, hello. Hi, how are we doing? Shopping, shopping. Hello? Shopping, yep, that guy's shopping. We did not get a name or a portrait, so I assume that's not actually a character. How's everyone doing in here? I always come around this time. It's a little quieter in here. Yeah, do I want coffee or something to eat or talk? I guess the circle button is talk? You like a bite to eat? Yeah, I don't know, Lorraine. What's been going on today? Okay, cheeseburger, bacon omelet, pancakes, fried chicken, coffee, milk. Today's special is a beef sandwich. Give me that beef. I am hungry. Let's get that beef. All right, thank you. Can I eat? There we go. We're eating it. Num num num. No, I don't really need anything else to eat. Well, maybe like a coffee. Give me a coffee. Nice and strong. I don't know if this is doing anything for us. I should mention. Do we need to eat? Do I need to drink coffee? Are there stats? My waste bag is empty. I really... No, I mean, okay, I guess I pressed yes. Give me a cheeseburger. Gonna stuff myself with beef. Nom 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 nom. It looks like I can look to my left and right if... Okay, that's how I get up. I press left or right and then square. I was a bit puzzled as to how do I stop eating? Hello, sir. Hey, it's Mel. Go eat shit for all he cares. It's a named character. All right, well, Mel is at the diner, $3.50 on Christmas. Not go into... Oh, no, I can. I can go into the toilet. Anything we can learn in here? Yeah. Doesn't seem like it. Oh. Someone's walking by. Hello. Oh, it's Winona. That's who we took home. I just don't feel like eating. Wonder if Emma has enough to eat right now. All right, so she will come here at 4 o'clock as well. Sad theme of sadness. Sad snow. This is Main Street. This is the steakhouse. Well, I mean, we did just fill up on beef, but I mean, we're looking. It's more about the company that we're looking for. I forgot we could turn like that. 90-degree turns. Do we have any phone numbers? That's a wrong number. Whoops. Does not seem like we can walk in. Is this not like a real place? It's pretty low resolution, so I guess the steakhouse isn't real. Jeff Brown Steakhouse. Hello, ma'am. Did you kill someone? Oh my, hello there. Did you hear? There's a bear in the forest. That's something we have to look into, yes. It's Loretta. Loretta has nothing to say, standing here by the taco truck at 4:16 p.m. on Christmas. Can we buy something from the taco truck? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like we can interact with this taco truck. I feel like the steakhouse should be real, but I guess it's not. So what's this? We got market, electric appliances, computer software. I guess this isn't real either, though. And this is, let's see, discount food and liquor. No. Considering how small the town is, I'm kind of surprised that there are so many locations that are not real. Yep, pardon. Hello, everyone. Hi there. Why are you talking to me? That's like a Shenmue character. I want to get into the main school building, but Teach says no can do. I'm gonna bring my buddy Mike. Everyone trusts him. Why is Teach not letting you into the school building? He's not trustworthy? Sorry, kid, can't let you into the school. You know how it is. That Mike, though. That Mike is a stand-up gentleman. Anyone would let him into the school, but not you. No, not you. I see how it is. That doesn't look real. That diner. So we went around this block. Not that much to look at. Though Lorraine is looking a little bit suspicious, just standing there by the taco truck and not saying anything. No reaction. That's a stone cold killer if I've ever seen one. I wonder if there's a time where we have to go to bed. Hi, Winona. Four searches over for today. Did they find Emma? Probably not. She's gonna see Morgan. You wanna? I could drive you. I don't have anything else going on. You sure you don't want to? No? And she's gonna walk home, I guess, or walk to see Morgan. Wonder what that is. Like a little indentation on the map, and someone is parked here. But I get... Oh, no, hold on. That is a real door, but it's locked. What does that say? Barrow Woods, I think it says. Someone live here? Locked, but we can knock. Hi, Matthew. What's up? What is up? Okay, Cohen Strasburg, 55. The first person to discover Kathy at the scene. I guess I should type that out. Let me write down some notes. All right, so Cohen. Let's see. First person to discover Kathy at the scene. He lives alone in a lodge near Barrows Forest. Morgan trusts him. All right, lives alone. Morgan trusts him. Have you come to ask me about what happened this morning? Yes, I thought you might know something about what happened to Emma. Yeah, so trying to remember, at this point, Emma's only vanished, right? Or is it known that she's dead, or is she's only... I'm going to have to remind myself about that. Because it's a search party, so they are looking for her. All right, he's inviting us in at the Strasburg residence.
Something to drink?
No, I'm fine.
Before we talk about this morning, let me tell you about the forest last night. I went out, like I do every night, but this time things felt different. There was no wind at all. It was so silent it creeped me out. Then, around 12 p.m., strong wind started blowing out of nowhere, and strange clouds began to roll over the full moon.
And that's unusual?
I lived here for a while now, but the forest last night was extremely strange. I woke up in the morning with my heart pounding like a jackhammer. I made my way to the forest as fast as I could.
Then you found Kathy collapsed.
Mm-hmm.
Was Emma with her?
I found Kathy in front of a big tree. There were signs that someone had set a fire nearby.
I should probably type that down. Let's see. Kathy found it in a big tree by Cohen. Sign of fire nearby? Fire? So Kathy wasn't alone?
That's what I think. It's possible Kathy met someone in the forest, and then a bear attacked her.
If they were together last night, what were they doing in the forest? Thank you.
First, we have to find out what Kathy died of. Then we can worry about what she was doing in the forest. Matthew? I think Emma's still alive as well.
Yeah. All right. So that's... So I get, that's the kind of thing I guess we're looking for in this game. Like, there really wasn't anything telling me that I should drive in this direction and find this guy, and we could have a little conversation about what happened. But I just found him. There's no back of the house. So, okay. So we got some information. He's the one who found Kathy's dead body. He thinks that she was attacked by a bear. And that someone was with her. No sign of Emma, though. He doesn't know about that. Oh, that's a barrier. That's just, okay. Can't go any further. So, one thing that we missed during the tryout was meeting up with everyone to go on the search party. I assume if we went to the church on time, we would have been able to do that. But that was not something we did. Something to think about for later. Let's see, this is... what does that say? Gruber Hospital. Well, we were at the hospital earlier. Don't know if there'd be a reason to come back here now. Hi there. Hello. Dr. Samuel, do you have a moment? Who are you? Matthew Williams. I came to Kathy's room earlier with Morgan. Oh, yeah. You're the kid Morgan brought. I want to know what happened in her room earlier. Yeah, like, so we had to stay outside her room. And then a bunch of doctors and the cop, Morgan, went in there. When Kathy kicked the bucket? Yeah. All I know is that Kathy seemed to be in a fugue state, then suddenly screamed and died. Well, to put it simply, Kathy died of shock. Oh, shock death. You hate to see that. You know that she was attacked by an animal, right? What I think is that what Kathy experienced last night was terribly traumatic for her. Then later, a flashback of that trauma was caused by some trigger, resulting in her death. What kind of a trigger? Well, that's the question. Some snow falling the roof outside the window? Morgan's ugly mug? It could have been anything. The only people inside that room were you, Morgan, Father Barton, and James. There was a nurse there, too. A nurse? The head nurse. She works in the nurse center. Are you finished now? I am a busy man, you know. Yes, thank you. Man, it's Christmas and I've had no time for fun. I bet you've been all up to all kinds of fun, huh? Alright, so we would like to talk to the nurse that was in... You can't come back here. Can I talk to you from here? It's amazing how easily he gets stuck on corners. Hi there. I want to go find this head nurse. He was the other person in the room. Hello, am I supposed to be here? Well, there's no one here to tell me I shouldn't be. That's not a real door. Before we go to a different floor, let's just explore the doors. No, I guess these are not real doors. It seemed like we could see like someone's face go by. There we go. That's a different doctor. Where is he? Hello. About Kathy's cause of death. It was shock, wasn't it? This is Dr. James. Yeah, but it just doesn't make sense. Is that really what she died of? You have certain memories too, don't you? The ones that pop into your head after years of having forgotten them, vivid and clear. I mean, those are just usually like me embarrassing myself in some social situation. You know, I'll be fine. I'll be feeling good. And then suddenly I'll remember, hey, why did I do that when I was 15? And I shouldn't be thinking about that. It's like but it's like nothing worse than that. It's usually just something like that. It's the same thing. Doesn't the trigger for a flashback have to be something connected with the memory itself? Kathy was attacked by a bear. What could make her flash back to that night in the woods? Something clearly did. Something strong enough to bring back the terror of the woods. What could it be? Was anyone in the room especially hirsute? No idea. Only Kathy could tell you. No, she can't, because she's dead. She literally cannot. Doctor. Matthew, Barbara seems to have a bit of time on her hands. Why don't you go and keep her company? What? I don't know who Barbara is. Need to find out who Barbara is so I can keep her company. I do like how we can just see him there. Let's see. So he was in that room, and this door wasn't real, right? Yeah, that's right. And this one was not. No, that one was. But we were in there and no one was in there. Is this a real door? Doesn't look... hold on. It's probably the doctor. Yeah, here he comes. Let's walk and talk. I'm off home now. The hospital's about to close up anyway. So what's your routine when you're getting ready to go home? Let's find out about that. Now, how to spend the evening? The usual bar, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's right. I actually did note this in the tryout. He usually goes to Bar Wolves at 8 p.m. So I guess we could get him there. See what how he likes to spend his nights. Hello, nurses. Can I talk to the nurses? Hello. Hi. Excuse me, is the head nurse here? Yes, that's me. Do you need something? Were you in Kathy's room when she died? Yes, poor child. Dr. Samuel said that Kathy's cause of death was shock caused by sudden trigger. I guess I should probably write that down. It's been mentioned a couple times. Died in hospital due to shock. The trigger, that could be true. Do you have any idea what it could have been? It was right when Father Barton entered. I leaned in to Kathy and I said, Kathy, don't worry. Father Barton has come for you. Then Kathy's eyes rolled over towards the father, and I thought, everything's going to be all right. But just when I started to relax, Kathy screamed. I wonder if seeing him was too much of a relief for her. Such a tragedy. That's all it was. Just a tragedy. Where is Kathy's body? It's in operating room 2 in the basement. There are a lot of examinations they needed to do, so she'll be resting there until her funeral. When is the funeral? I don't know. Haven't heard yet. Hi there. All right. So, she doesn't actually get a portrait or a name, so I guess she's not actually an important character. Let me just type this down. Shock coincided with Father Barton entering room. Might be important. Don't suppose we could maybe get a look at operating room 2? I mean, they wouldn't just let anyone in there, would they? Surely they would keep it locked up. I mean, even if we did, what would we do? We don't know what we're doing. We can't conduct an autopsy. We can't say we're here to examine the body. We're no FBI agent. None of these doors are real so far. Well, none of these doors are... So it doesn't seem like any of them are actual doors. Or maybe it just could be that I'm not able to interact with them. That could always be possible. Well, let's go drinking. I mean, I think I'm still in high school. Pretty sure. It is the case that, our investigation is pretty hampered by that we don't actually have any authority. Did it stop or is it loading? Okay, it was loading. Kind of hard to tell. Matthew! It was loading a cutscene. Yeah? He's driving away. Who said that? He bonked my car. So, I can't move. Who was calling? Who was calling for me? Hello? Oh, hold on. Here's someone. Oh, no, he's not here for me. That's not who was calling for me. Well, this is curious. So my intention was to follow the doctor to the bar. However, leaving the hospital activated a cutscene where someone was calling for me, and then I walked out, and then now we're just kind of stuck here. I don't know what happened. Whoever it was, is there some reason they can't get to me? I don't know. I can pause. I like how the shadows go away when I pause. But none of the other buttons are doing anything. And the game is still going, it's just that I think the game is in the middle of a cutscene, and for some reason, the character, whoever the other character is, can't actually get to me for some reason. I don't know. If I leave it like this long enough, will it eventually be able to continue, or are we just stuck like this? We might just be stuck like this. Well, it's curious to know, why would there have been a cutscene when I left the hospital at this time? Should I come back to the hospital to see what it was, or is there something else we could be doing? Well, I guess... Hold on. I guess we should load a state. Back to where we were before. Well, I mean, we got... no, not that. We got some information. We got some neat information. Maybe let's go in a different direction. Where should we go? Alright, so this is, yeah, steakhouse. So we've been around in here. Taco truck. Looking on the map, looks like there's like a big dirt field in this direction. What is that? What is this? Oh, Bar Wolves. Yeah, this is the place the doctor goes. Is it open? Why is it out away from everything? Does illicit activity go on here? Okay, it's not open. This is the kind of place that opens late. Well, at least we found Bar Wolves. Hold on, let me, let's see. No, no, that's not what I wanted. Should be having to remind myself what the buttons do. Okay, inventory, map. I'm pretty sure last time, wasn't there like... Oh yeah, there it is. So, I obviously I cannot mark the map. This is a PS1 game. So let's remember Bar Wolves is in this like little bend right here. To the east of the main square. So, the doctor seems to maybe like to get a little bit on the wild side at night. I mean, how wild do they get here in the town of Mizzurna Falls? That's the mystery. That's what we have to find out. Got a motel. Let's just make sure no one else can come in. Let's see. Ooh, cable TV, all rooms. Hi there. Doesn't have anything else for us. And of course, we would have no reason to rent a room ourselves. Oh, we can knock. What sort of seedy activities and goings-on is happening here at this motel? We can't knock on all of them. Like, only 2 of them are real doors, I guess. I guess it could be useful to remember that there is this motel. And that maybe some people might meet here? Away from prying eyes? Except for the prying eyes of the people who live directly next to it. Like, those eyes could still be prying. What am I seeing here? Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. I guess maybe if it's... Oh, I can't actually walk in the front yard. I was about to say, if it's that undetailed, maybe I shouldn't bother looking at it. So, all of those houses did not look like they were anything special, but this one might be. This one's got a dock. Okay, It's the Boathouse. I'll have a seat. Hi there. What'll it be? We can have coffee or we can have milk. Give me a milk. Take my... Okay. I look like a milk drinker. Yeah, that's what everyone says. Hooray. Gulp, 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 gulp. Mm-hmm. Well, nothing else we can talk about here. We can go out there. So far, it doesn't seem like we can interact with things in the bathroom. All right, let's get on a boat. Here we are. Oh, I think I'm getting off the boat. No, let's get back on the boat. What do we do? Where do we want to go on the boat? Hold on, let me bring up the map. There's like a bit of land over there. Do we take the boat over there? Seems like it would be inaccessible. Only accessible by boat. Let's see. So how? Okay. I don't know how I turn. This is how we move forwards and backwards. And now I can't seem to move. And also I'm not next to the dock, so I can't get off. So I guess we're gonna die on this boat. Uh-huh. There anything else I can... Oh, hold on. There we go. There we go. L1 and R1 turn. There. Okay, there we go. I was able to push off. Here we go. Now we're an expert boatsman. So what I wanted to look at was that bit of land. Right now I'm off the mini-map, but the full map clearly showed that there was a bit of land to the north that was only accessible. Yeah, there's like a house there. There's something there. Or is there? Does this count as a dock? Okay, yeah, it does. So thin. All right, who lives here? Time to make a friend. Is there a door? I don't think I know if I can get behind. Oh, I can get behind it. I can't see anything behind it. I don't see a door. How does this house not have a door? Oh wait, no, that's a door. Okay. Or it's not, actually. It's not a real door. I rotate the camera, can I see anyone inside? I didn't. But it does not acknowledge the existence of door. So I cannot get in that way. Can I look in window? Does not seem like it. Also, looking through the window, the only thing I can see is the outside on the other side of the cabin. Alright, there's gotta be a reason this is here. There's like this bit on the north side of the water where there's this one lonely house. It can't be nothing. Yeah, okay, it's marked the cabin across the river. It has a name. So, could we take the boat, like, all around here? I wonder. I mean, I guess there's only one way to find out. Night's fallen. Well, we can have fun with boats, but we do want to remember that at 8 p.m. the doctor lives it up at Bar Wolves. And also, do we want to go back to the hospital at 7 because there was someone there who wanted to talk to us? Wait, no, we cannot. Okay. I was wondering, could we, like, travel across all of the, like, this whole map on boat? No, no. We cannot. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Well, you know, there's like little bits and pieces of information we get in these little areas that we go to. So now we know about the cabin on the other side of the river. There wasn't anything there, but surely eventually there will be something there. Na, 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 na. Let's see. Well, that's boat. This was a police station. I guess we could pay that a visit. Or rather, that was the diner, probably. Diner is right here. Anyone else at the diner at this point in time? Ma'am, what are you doing here at the diner? You seem pretty suspicious. Okay. The culprit's... Oh, I got pushed into a car. Okay, yep. I got pushed into a car. It happens, you know. No one thinks it's gonna happen to them. No one thinks that they're gonna get pushed into a car until it happens, and then it's too late. And then it's too late. Oh no, hold on. I got pushed. I got myself out. No, I'm going back in. Why am I back in the car? I got myself out of the car. Hold on. Back it up. Back that thing up. We're out of the car. We got out. Hello, sir. There's always tomorrow. I know the boss will cave and rebuild in the end. What are we talking about? Ma'am? This your car? Well, I'd like to see you get out of there. Okay, you did it. Don't talk to me while I'm eating. I have to focus on my food. Gotta show my respect to the chef. That's correct. Respect the food. Don't talk while you're eating it. What are you, some kind of uncivilized animal? Captain Nas. Hey, kid. What's going on? I want to get into the main... Yeah, he's still trying to get into the main school. I'm not trying to get in there. What I want to go in is Captain Nas. Oh. When does Captain Nas open? I gotta know. And here is Community Place. I cannot go into Community Place. Let's see. The hospital's that, isn't it? No, that's high school. That's high school. Captain Nas's store. Okay, yeah, I think we were there at the beginning. Wonder what that is right there. Oh, that was the guy. Was that the house of the guy who found Kathy? I think that might have been his place. Wrong button. Actually, what did that sign say? Downtown. And we've seen that sign before. Oh, yeah. Barrier. This is where we can... This is the city limits. Town limits. This is the gas station, but we're doing well on gas. Don't think we need to fill up. Oh. What's the trouble? Ah, well, there was a rock fall during the night sometime. Nothing major, but it'd take 2 or 3 days to clear it. Is this the only place affected? No, the road out of town's also blocked. Now, that's a big fall there. Take more than a few days to clear that. No one's getting in or out for a while. You want to get up to Cockland Peak, you want to better head up via the lakeside. All right, I'll keep that in mind if we need to get to Cockland Peak. I cannot walk through it either. We all know we want to get to Cockland. Now here's the bar, but the doctor shows up at 8. And that's, gotta get so close to these signs. Cockland. We're heading to Cockland. What can we find here? Well, there's some houses. Are they actual houses? This one isn't, anyway. Oh? Something's under the door. Yoink? A phone bill. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Cockland House. Phone number is square cross where. All right. So we want square cross square. No answer. No one's home. I don't know whose home this is. I just know it's in Cockland Peaks. But why do I need to know about that? And we should just check to see if this is a real house. I'm guessing it's only one of them is real, but you never know. Yeah. Does sound like there's a dog barking somewhere. Alright, here's the other side of the barrier. I wonder what the purpose of that is. Why did they want to put a barrier... Like, I'm talking about in terms of game design. Why do they want a barrier right there? What's the purpose of that? Like, it makes you get here the long way. I wonder why that's needed. Oh, actually, what's over here? Looks like the road might end. That's a tunnel. Actually, we got here through that tunnel, didn't we? St. Peter's Church. This way. St. Peter's Church. I shall pray for you. The answer to any trouble lies in prayer. ... Amen. I gotta go. It's getting quite late. Oh, right, okay. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. God has to go to sleep. So they're kicking me out. Alright, maybe God will have time for me tomorrow. It's too late tonight. So where is this right now? Alright, there's just like a little... There's like a little patch of homes right here. Anything important? I mean, all these homes look the same. Don't know if it's some... I don't know if we really need to look at all of these identical houses. But it would be a little strange if there was just this patch of houses out here and there's nothing here. Well, not seeing anything. There's a car here. It doesn't have to mean anything. Alright, there's like a little patch of houses there. It doesn't seem like I can actually knock on any doors or anything. But night has fallen on Mizzurna Falls. They're living it up in Bar Wolves, probably. Let's see if we can get over there. Actually, we can see it on the map. I just need to go around that bend. All right, let's live it up. Bar Wolves. Matthew. The doc's here. Oh, Matthew, over here. Hello, detective. How goes the investigation? Oh, stop with the detective thing. Just a little fun. So, how's it going? Not great. I'm sure you know more about what's going on than I do. You sound jealous. Why aren't you sitting at the counter? I don't like Wolf very much. The owner. He knows everything about the nightlife in this town. Maybe you could get some info out of him. Excuse me.
Why don't you take a seat?
Alright, let's do that.
Want a drink?
No. Wolf, 56. Owner of Bar Wolves. Knows everything about the town's regular patrons and the nightlife here.
Don't you know anything? If you sit at the counter, you need to order a drink.
Then, glass of milk. On the rocks.
Milk? Hey, whatever floats your boat.
How much?
It's on the house. Drink that and get lost.
Do you know Emma Rowland?
Emma?
You know her?
She's been here a handful of times. And if you is a real looker.
Was there ever any trouble?
One time, this guy was being real persistent, so Emma stabbed him in the thigh with a fork. Of course, the guy was in the wrong, so I didn't make a big deal out of it.
Emma really did that?
She's had a bit of a reputation here ever since.
Did she always come here alone?
Yeah. Oh, except one time. She did bring another Goyle with her.
What did she look like?
Yeah, a bit keen to know about this. I don't even remember.
I see.
Maybe Kathy? What, you want to order?
We could get fries.
Been drinking. Buzz off. Fries? They're best with booze, but, your call. There.
Num 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 num.
We don't serve alcohol to minors. It ain't worth the hassle.
I mean, yeah, I can understand that.
You looking for Emma? Well, we get lots of customers here. Emma was a troublemaker. She stabbed a guy who was hitting on her.
I guess that's all he has to say. Yeah, we're too young for the Corolado brand beer. Oh, hey, it's this guy who doesn't like us.
What? Didn't know a suck-up kid like you came to this bar.
Looks like you hear a lot, huh? Is it okay for you to be drinking alcohol?
Shut up! I only drink milk here.
What did you come for? Not booze, right? Well, yeah, we came for information.
What a lovely bar. There aren't any bars like this in my hometown anymore.
Well, it's a little bit scary, isn't it? I mean, it's a bar. Not exactly uncommon. Sir? I guess not. Can I play pinball? Doesn't look like it. Can I see what it says? Not really, no. Maybe Space Warrior? Do not interact with darts. Oh. Is that the priest? What's he doing here? Pretty sure it says Space Warrior. Alright, how do I get in there? Is he standing outside, or is there another room? This is not a real door. First time in a bar. So far, there hasn't been anything to look at in these bathrooms. No? I mean, the door icon is there. Not for this one, though. But the door icon is there, but nothing. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nothing in here. It is funny that I'm suspicious because of what we can see through the walls. Can't interact with that. Can't get up on stage. I don't think the priest is still there. Don't see him anyway. Hey, 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 quit staring at me. I'm staring at the pinball. And also, I'm looking through a wall. Oh no, priest is still there. Is he outside, or is there another room to this bar? He is outside. Why is he hanging outside? Father Barton? Matthew. About Kathy. Thank you. It's very painful. I doted on her like she was my own flesh and blood ever since I adopted her 12 years ago. The first time I saw her, I swore to give her a happy life. Now she's dead and Emma is missing. God works in mysterious ways. All I can do right now is pray. What was she thinking when she went into that forest? Maybe I didn't really know her at all. Amen. Just pushing his way through. Why are you standing outside? When is Kathy's funeral gonna be held? 9:30. Oh, tomorrow. Okay, so I guess we gotta remember we want to go there. So, I mean, it'd be kind of funny if that's actually not where you're supposed to go. If that's actually just a thing to distract you from the real event. Well, he's not going inside. He's just standing outside the bar. Is he leaving? Let's just take a second to look. I don't see a car pulling out. Just kind of vanished, didn't he? Yep. Hello? Is that my phone? Matthew? Winona? I'm at the park right now. Could you come here? The park? What are you doing? Just doing some thinking. Okay, I'll head over now. I'll be waiting. Where's the park? Park? What would you say is a park? Our wolves. Her house. The church. High school. Park. Okay. So, fortunately, it is labeled. Nope. I don't can I look at the map when I'm, like, the full map? I don't think I can look at it when I'm in the car. If I want to look at the full... I have the mini-map, of course, but if I want to look at the full map, I think I actually just have to get out of the car. I think we're going the right way. I assume this is a timed event. We just should probably make sure we're going the right way. Yeah. So now up here, gonna hang a right. Oh, we passed it. What counts as the entrance to this park? Is it like the little patch of dirt to the right up here? I guess that must be what it is. No, it's a telephone booth. Oh wait, there's like a ramp. Okay, yeah, here's the park. Matthew. I thought you had a curfew. I snuck out. Something bothering you? Is it, Emma? The Emma thing has been a shock. For me, too. No, I think it's different for me. In what way? I always had the feeling that one day Emma would leave and go far away. One time, Emma brought me along to Wolves. To Wolves? Yeah, we were just there. Winona was the other girl. So the girl Wolf mentioned was Winona? Emma was wasted. I was shocked. I tried to take her home, but this creepy guy was there. But Emma got rid of him. Then she said to me, Winona, this isn't a place for girls like you. Isn't that messed up? That's when I realized there's another Emma I don't know. I tried so hard. When we said goodbye that night, Emma asked, is it fun being with me? And I said, sure. Then Emma asked, would you be sad if I disappeared? And I said, of course. Why would you even ask that? Then Emma smiled and said goodnight. Winona. What do these icons represent? Press square for heart. Press circle for... Is it... What do you think the circle icon represents? Is it kiss? I don't know what I'm choosing. I will choose heart. I should have been able to help her. Hugs. Hug. My controller rumbled a little bit when I hugged. Matthew? Don't blame yourself. Okay. Emma probably didn't want you to get involved with whatever was troubling her. And she probably couldn't tell you because she cared so much about you. Thank you, Matthew. I guess I showed you my vulnerable side. Try to relax a little more. You take on too much by yourself. You could be right. Thank you for listening to me. My dad will be worried about me. I should head home now. Matthew, you'll drive me back, won't you? Sure. I wonder if I chose the right decision between heart and blow on her, maybe? Alright, let's go to my car. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember where your house is. Here we are. Isn't she up here? Yes, she is. So when we get in the car, this is the direction we're looking in now. When we get in the car, we're gonna have to go in the other direction. And then we're gonna make a left, make a right, and then make a left across the river and make a right. Emma, I mean, don't be surprised if I have to stop the car and get out a couple times to look at the map. It might happen. I wonder if it would have been bad to miss this event where we talked to her at the park. All right, here's the left over the river. Then a right. This curves. Oh yeah, I think we're approaching the residential area now. Sorry. I think her house was up here. Pretty sure. Is this yours? Is this yours here? Let's hurry. Is this not yours? I mean, if it's not, it has to be right next to this. This is Emma's house, actually. No. This is... Emma's vanished. This is Winona. Actually, where... Is your house on... Wait, no, you live at the gas station, don't you? You live... Okay, you live at the gas station. Got Emma on my mind. I mean, we're all thinking about Emma. Emma's so great. Everyone loves Emma. She's so beautiful and captured the hearts of everyone in the town, but she also had a dark, wild side that no one knew about. I mean, Winona can understand why I mistook her for Emma. Because we're thinking about Emma for so much. It's all we're thinking about. Wow. Now, give me a moment. I have to step out for a second so I can look at my map. All right, yeah, we want to make a left. I guess when she said we're taking her home, I just kind of completely forgot she lives in a gas station. I guess I was thinking, yeah, she's in a house, right? Thank you. Good night. Matthew. Thanks for everything. Good night. Well, she's going home. Should we go home? Where is home? Where do we live? Actually, do we live at Captain Naz's store? I think we live behind the store. I'm trying to remember that from the beginning of the game. I think we live behind his store? We might. And we will want to get to the funeral early tomorrow. Is there a reason? Maybe I should just fill up while we're here. I mean, we're still doing okay on gas, but, I mean, we are right here at the gas station. It says self-service. You don't need to come out. All right. Okay, we're right there, where Captain Nas is. For sale. There are just dogs all over this town barking their heads off. We don't see any, but they're around. Okay, we can just go in the front door. I don't see the captain around. Yeah, this is where we live, isn't it? No, okay, that goes outside? I did see a dog when we were rotating the fence. Yeah, there's a dog. Pet the dog. A very early example of dog petting. This is where we live. That's right. All right, so first, let's just maybe save a state. And then let's go to bed. Guess I should rest up a little. I mean, we kind of want to sleep all night, don't we? Sure. Yeah, so this is... If you were playing this on the real hardware, this is the only time and place that you can save. All right, getting up at 5 a.m., which is what I actually do. So, I think that's probably... That's the end of day one of Mizzurna Falls. The investigation is continuing. So what did we learn? We learned, let's see. Dr. James can be found in Bar Wolves around 8 p.m. Cohen was the first person to discover Kathy at the scene. He lives alone. Morgan trusts him. He believes... So he found Kathy in a big tree. There were signs of a fire nearby. Cohen believes there was probably a second person in the area, and then Kathy was attacked by a bear. Kathy died in the hospital due to shock. According to the head nurse, the shock coincided with Father Barton entering the room. How strange. We found a phone number for Cockland Square, but we don't know who lives there. The number was square, square, cross, square. Must be asleep. Who must be asleep? I don't know. But we have his phone number, whoever this is. Also, let's see. We know that Emma, just gonna type some notes, frequented Bar Wolves, took Winona with her one time, stabbed a dude with a fork who was hitting on her. So we know that. What else did we find out? We found out that there is a mysterious cabin across a river. Whose cabin is that? We don't know, but it was added to our map. It must be something, even if it's not clear right now what that is. We know, let's see, Father Barton, he might sometimes stand outside Bar Wolves? I don't know what he was doing there. Oh, what was that about? So that's kind of what we know right now. Oh, also, Kathy's funeral. Kathy's funeral at 9:30 a.m. on day 2. So we know that. So we're going to head to the funeral next time. Though we have to consider the possibility that the funeral might be a distraction. Might be a red herring to distract us from whatever a real event might be. Possible. But we will go to the funeral because, I mean, we kind of have to, don't we? We kind of have to. Also, something else we want to remember is that when we left the hospital at 7 a.m. on day 1, a cutscene started, but then game softlocked. Oh, hold on. Hello? Matthew? Winona? What's up? Today's Kathy's funeral, isn't it? I'm thinking of going. What about you? I'll go too. Want me to give you a ride there? It's all right. I'll walk. Let's meet at the cemetery. All right. All right, so Winona's going to be there. She's going to walk. I said 7 a.m. 7 p.m. On day 1, someone wanted to talk to us outside of the hospital. All right, so that's the information we have on day 1. And of course, as we have seen, some of these things will be information that comes to us, like Winona calling us on the phone and telling us to meet her at the park. But then there are other things like us just happening to come across Cohen's house, and he told us about how he found Kathy's body, and like I don't know how I would have found him. I was just wandering, so some information is going to come to us. Other information we're going to have to go finding. And we'll see what we can find next time as we continue on with Mizzurna Falls, Day 2 of the murder investigation.